Welcome to CoinQuest TV. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1991 1-cent coin from South Africa. A tiny piece of copper that carries a huge history, mystery, and value. Whether you're a coin collector, history lover, or just curious about rare treasures, this coin is one you'll definitely want to know about. This humble 1-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it represents a powerful moment in South Africa's past. Minted during a period of major political and social transformation, it reflects the spirit of a nation on the verge of change. By 1991, South Africa was moving toward democracy in every aspect of daily life. Even its currency began to mirror that transition. The coin was issued by the South African Mint and features the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, the Dutch colonial administrator who founded Cape Town in 1652. His image had been used on many South African coins since the early 1960s, but by 1991, the design was approaching the end of its era. A few years later, his portrait would be replaced with new symbols that better represented a united and diverse South Africa. On the reverse side, you'll find the beautiful image of two sparrows, a symbol of simplicity, resilience, and freedom. These birds represent everyday life and the common people of South Africa. The detailed design work on such a small coin shows the incredible craftsmanship of the South African Mint's engravers. The coin was struck primarily in bronze, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone. Some proof and special edition versions were made for collectors, featuring sharper details and a mirror-like shine. These special strikes were not meant for circulation, making them incredibly scarce today. Now, here's where things get truly exciting. Most 1991 1-cent coins are worth just a few cents, but there's a rare variety that has made headlines in the numismatic world. A few of these coins were mistakenly minted using the wrong metal composition or with off-center strikes, making them unique and extremely valuable. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for these rare variants, and when one surfaces, the bidding wars can get intense. Recently, one pristine specimen of the 1991 1-center South Africa coin, featuring a minting error and flawless condition, was valued at an astonishing $4.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. $4.4 million for a 1-cent coin. This incredible value comes down to three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Coins with minting errors are rare to begin with, but when combined with historical importance and perfect preservation, their value skyrockets. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them treasures in the global coin collecting community. For collectors, finding one of these coins is like discovering gold. Experts recommend always checking your old coin jars, because hidden among them could be one of these million-dollar gems. Many people have unknowingly spent or sold valuable coins for next to nothing simply because they didn't know what they had. Another key aspect of this coin's charm is its connection to South Africa's transformation. The 1991 minting year sits right before the country's major redesign of currency that introduced the new coat of arms and celebrated national unity. In this way, the 1-cent coin serves as a bridge between the old South Africa and the new, democratic era. In terms of mintage, millions of regular 1991 cents were produced for everyday use. However, the special error versions were limited to only a few test or accidental strikes, which explains their unbelievable rarity. Each verified example has been carefully authenticated and certified by top numismatic authorities. Collectors also appreciate the coin's craftsmanship. Even though it's small, the balance between design elements, the portrait, lettering, and bird motif, shows the Mint's dedication to artistry. Every detail tells a story, and that's what makes coin collecting so rewarding. The South African Mint has a long legacy of excellence, producing some of the world's most admired coins. From gold Krugerrands to humble 1-cent pieces, each coin carries a part of the nation's identity and craftsmanship. The 1991 1-cent is a shining example of how even the smallest denomination can hold a mint's historical weight. If you're a collector or investor, it's important to handle such coins with care. Always store them in protective holders, avoid touching the surfaces directly, and have them professionally graded if you believe you've found something special. Authentic certification can make all the difference in value and trust. The story of the 1991 South Africa 1 center coin reminds us that value is not always about size or face value. Sometimes, the greatest treasures come in the smallest forms, carrying tales of history, art, and human change. So, the next time you come across an old 1-cent coin, take a closer look. You never know, you might just be holding a piece worth millions. Thank you for watching CoinQuest TV. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible South African coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow collectors. Stay tuned for more stories about the world's rarest and most valuable coins, right here on CoinQuest TV.